That is Queen B.
Hush.
Hey everybody, it's Busy Little Bee. Welcome back to the Beehive. All right, so I wanted to check out Amber Lynn's newest Q&A and hooey, I have some thoughts. Last time we heard from Amber Lynn, she was going off on reaction channels who had pulled up her mom's criminal record. And then she started crying, and so she's coming back with a Q&A because she's been gone for a while. So she wanted to do a Q&A, she says, to clear some things up. I think it's more lecturing and scolding her audience, to be real. So let's go ahead and take a look at what Amber had to say.
So the first question is, why haven't you been uploading? I got a lot of like, where are you? We miss you. Why haven't you been filming and uploading? And it's because of everything that happened with my mom. I got extremely triggered, and it was hard. It was hard for my mom, it was hard for me, and it kind of just like made me kind of just go into a shell. And it wasn't even just with YouTube, it's been just in general. And I've just been having kind of like a hard time, and that's just me being honest.
It's your fault.
So the next question is, how have you been feeling mentally? I feel like that was a good question to have on here. I haven't been doing that great. I have been feeling extremely low and depressed, and it's been kind of like dark. So I had to take a step back, and I told myself that I'm gonna wake up today and I'm going to kind of like fake it till you make it. And I'm gonna just try my hardest to be an adult.
I wish we all had it as easy as Amber Lynn and we could just like not show up to work because we're depressed, you know. Doesn't really work in the real world. But I think that if Amber really had a girlfriend, honestly, you guys remember when she first got with Wifey? She was so happy and so in love and just, you know, nothing bothered her. This is why people don't believe that she's really in a relationship, because she acts completely differently when she's in a relationship. This is not lockdown Amber Lynn. This is single Lynn.
What's the update on you going back on Ozempic? So I definitely do want to go back on something like that. So there is semaglutide, which I'm pretty sure I'm pronouncing that right, which you can get at med spas, which someone actually contacted me on Instagram and told me about it. Actually, one that's kind of near my city. I am interested in it. It's going to be cheaper than Ozempic. So I am going to call the med spa and I'm going to set up a consultation.
All these years on the internet and she's still saying consultation as consultation. I can't. So I guess she's gonna try another weight loss medication. I hope that she actually sticks with it this time and doesn't make every excuse she can to get out of it like she did with the Ozempic. I think that Amber's really, really afraid to lose weight because I think she thinks the only thing about her that's unique is her weight. And if she is not morbidly obese, what's going to make her different from every other girly pop out there, right?
Next question is, do you think reaction channels should delete their videos where they said false statements about your mom? Because technically that is defamation. That's a hard question. I don't really know, because when I think of that, like I think of myself, like I have said some things in the past that weren't true, even though I thought they were at the time. RAPE, rain and petals, eavesdrop. I used the wrong word. It doesn't mean I'm gonna go and delete them or anything like that. So it's like, do I want to hold the same standards for reaction channels? I mean, in the sense of like the reaction channels that like really truly were like, yeah, Amber Lynn's mom did do this. Like, it is defamation. That is technically like the term for it. Do I think they should delete the video? I guess maybe morally it makes sense to do that, especially because they were so wrong. Like, if you guys didn't know, like this whole thing about my mom has just been really hard because we knew it wasn't true about my mom doing something to a service animal.
The way she talks in that sing-songy manner is so annoying sometimes. But what happened is Sam Hawks apparently called the courthouse in Oklahoma to talk to them about this case. And the woman said that it could have been a keystroke error. That doesn't mean it was. Like, that's what I'm saying, is if someone had made a keystroke error on my record, I would fix it immediately, especially since it's a felony involving animals. That doesn't look good. And most people, when they get on the road to recovery, that's one of their checklist items, is making sure their criminal record is expunged, or, making what they did wrong right as much as they can. So I'm not buying this whole keystroke error bullshit simply because it doesn't pass the smell test, in my opinion.
But my mom is currently experiencing thousands of strangers just like bashing her for something that she did, which she wasn't even truly her true self. And it's just been like really hard for us, I'm not gonna lie.
And this is what I mean. Did she do it or didn't she? Because now it sounds like she did.
Are you and Valentine still together? Yes, we are. Next question is, how does Valentine feel about you posting thirst traps on TikTok? So I have asked her this because I do get this question a lot. People are always like, why do you post, TikToks like this if you're in a relationship? So then it got me thinking, and I was like, is it weird that I post TikToks like this? So then I was like, okay, I'm gonna ask Valentine, what does she think of it? And honestly, she said she doesn't mind, and that she kind of likes it because she gets to also see them, and she thinks I look really good in my TikTok. So it's not something that bothers her. She's not really insecure, and she's super confident in the way that I feel for her and the way that she feels for me. So I don't think there's an issue with it.
Sure, Jan.
Next question is, does Valentine want to appear in your YouTube videos? She does. It is something we have talked about, and she said that she is willing to be in my videos, but I think that we're both waiting till we're both ready, because I think that's a really big step. I'm not gonna lie, because I haven't had my partner in videos in a really long time. So that's kind of gonna be really new territory for me. So I want to just wait.
Amber hasn't even met Valentine in real life yet, so I don't know why this is a topic at all. It's so weird to me that people are saying they are in a relationship and never having met in real life. It is the oddest thing to me. Maybe I'm just old. I don't know, but it's fucking weird.
Is there a reason why people think that your girlfriend is fake? So the only thing that I have seen, because I do get messages, is that people think that she's fake because of the timeline, because two of my exes are also in relationships or whatever. And it makes sense. I understand, because I waited over 2 months to reveal that I even had a girlfriend. That's the only thing I can think of, because I have never really been single for that long. So it shouldn't even be surprising that I have a girlfriend at this point.
Amber acting like she doesn't watch reaction channels is sending me. I can't. People think Valentine's not real because you haven't met her in real life. You're not gushing with happiness like you were with Wifey, and when you first got with Beck, how you were with her. When you first got with Destiny, how you were with her. We have been watching you for a decade. We know how you behave when you're in a relationship, and you're generally happy. So, I don't know. I think that this is a lot of the reason why people don't believe it, is it's not reflected in the way that you behave, the way you speak, the way you put yourself online. That's why. It's not just the timeline, although that was very convenient, wasn't it? So that's pretty much it. That's all that was interesting about that video. I hope you guys enjoyed this short recap, and I will see you very soon with a new video. Thanks for watching.